Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. It is Thursday, and that means we get at least I get the honor of speaking to two of my great friends. We call it the Three Amigos. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing super awesome. It's Thursday afternoon. It couldn't be any better, honestly. I mean, it could be a little bit better, but not much.
It might be better next Thursday or after you after you do that super secret thing that we're talking about doing in early April, which we will hold for later.
Yes.
But yeah, it is 45, whatever, 6, 12, or whatever the hell the number
14.
not that we're counting. I love that. I just simply love that. And how are you doing, Dion?
Howdy, I'm doing great. Ready for round one. I really look forward to Thursdays.
Yeah,
A lot of fun.
Me too. Well, Dion gets credit for this one. I appreciate you, Dion, always sending me interesting content. Meet Kevin has a video called "Stop Making These 4 Dumb Real Estate Mistakes Now." I don't usually watch Meet Kevin stuff because I think he's not really a real estate guy anymore, frankly. However, this was real estate, and I'm interested in mistakes, especially if he's going to help people. And in this video, right around minute 10 or 11, I dropped my phone. The worst advice I have ever heard. It is okay to have and carry negative cash flow properties. It is okay to, basically pay money for other people to live in your homes. I mean, this advice is exactly what a senior executive, and I wrote about it in my first book, One Rental at a Time. He took me because Olivia and I had 50 or 60 units at this point. We were doing okay. He pulls me in the office. He knows what we have on the whiteboard. I remember it as clear as day. 4 houses, the addresses, the size, he's a California, lives in California, buying in Louisiana after Katrina. Oh, because you got these new depreciation benefits or whatever they were called. And at the very bottom of this, the list, it's a red number. I'm like, is that red because it's negative, or is it red because you want me to see you have cash flow, right? Because I'm an accountant by training, right? Red's bad, green's negative. Good. Sure. Yeah, red's not a good number. He goes, no, that's my negative cash flow. And as you can you could see, I think it was like $1,500. I'm like, you're gonna buy 4 houses on purpose, knowing full well, best case, you're gonna lose $1,500 a month. Are you a fucking moron? I'm sorry, I let that one slip. Damn it. I did not mean to do that. Anyways, I don't edit. I apologize. If any kids are in the room, I'm sorry. But what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't understand. And now we have Meet Kevin telling his 1.7 million followers that it is totally okay to do that. I want to tell my 30,000, it's never okay. Don't buy, don't refi. Don't you ever, 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 ever get a negative. If it happens on accidents because numbers were wrong, learn. But don't you dare buy one of those things. That annoyed me, Dion. Did you know that was going to annoy me so bad when you sent that to me?
That was the plan.
I'm going to get him.
What else can I do to get you to drop an F-bomb?
That'll burn.
Oh man, I was not happy. I was not happy. So what else did you take from the video, or do you think he has a point? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Do you think there's a point? Do you think everybody should have 2 or 3 negative cash flow properties because it's always fun to carry those along? I mean, I don't get it.
So whenever I'm talking with people that I want to help reach financial freedom, I kind of look at the person who I'm talking to's age. If they're 40 or older, I actually recommend our content. If they're under 40, I usually recommend watching older than 2 years, Graham Stephan, Meet Kevin, and Minority Mindset. It's just the way they communicate, it resonates better with a younger crowd. Once you get their interest and their mind is open to the idea of reaching financial freedom, then our content makes sense because it's applicable steps, right?
Got it.
But in the last 2 years, those 2 channels have gone into other areas. So I don't generally I don't watch them anymore for educational purposes. I watched them when I first found them because they were real estate investors. Yeah. And I was looking for content like One Rental at a Time to help me be a better investor. Once in a while, Meet Kevin or Graham Stephan will do a basics video.
Mhm.
How I got started in real estate, how cash flow works. And I think, oh, that's a video I want to watch. So then I might actually watch it to learn. Here's my takeaway from this video. Meet Kevin's video was actually titled, "Stop Making These 4 Dumb Mistakes Now." Normally, when I watch one of his videos, I can remember the topics. I can remember if it's a title of, here's a list of 4, I'll end that video knowing those 4 things. When I heard it's okay to have a property that costs you a couple $100s a month, but let's limit that to 2. That's all I can remember from that whole video.
Yeah.
Like the intro, the outro, it all disappeared. I was just thinking, oh, I have to send this to the 3 amigos. This is amazing. Somebody said something this stupid.
Yeah, it's not okay. Again, folks, if you haven't figured out right now, Meet Kevin makes $1 million a month. It is very easy for him to buy in Southern California to have negative cash flow. Also, I'll let Matt come in next, and I know what he's going to say. So I don't want to steal his thunder. So what do you have to say about this video, Matt?
Well, you already used up the one curse word for the video.
Yeah, that's it. You can't do that. Yeah, I used it. Haha.
So I would equate it to this. If I'm in a deal and I am going to lose money every month I own that one deal, that to me is like a punch in the face.
Every time.
That hurts every single month. I go to write that check. It's like getting punched in the face.
I did.
And
that.
so if he's limiting that to 2 or 3, you're literally signing yourself up. Like if you like losing money, you like getting physically punched in the face, because it is completely beyond comprehension that anybody with more than 3 subscribers is talking to people about consistently signing up to lose money. And I've got news for you, Kevin. That's when you've just proven you make too much money doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
That because money's not worth anything to you anymore. Yeah. And I don't care how much money I make. I work really hard for all of it. And so I would never do it myself, let alone give the advice to somebody. Yeah, set yourself up for a huge fall. You should do that.
Yeah.
Dumb.
The other thing that I think it tells me is he has only known the best of times.
Yes.
Right. He started, buying in, I think it was 2010 or 11. He did his 203K loan. He's actually in my second book, right? I don't say it very often, but he's in there because the 203K stuff, living below your means, moving in with your girlfriend in high school, it's an amazing story. But to tell people it's okay to have 2 negative, don't you ever do that. So again, I've experienced it. I have 20 some odd years. I know the best of times. I know the worst of times. It is never okay. Again, this individual who I never named, he knows who he is, showed me his whiteboard, had 4, and let's be clear. So he had 4 negative cash flow, $1,500 a month, every month. He was happy. He got him in like 05. I don't remember when Katrina was, but it was when the builders came into Louisiana. So he has them. And then, oh, by the way, appreciation, because he's making a little bit of appreciation. He's like, make it on appreciation. I'll pay down the mortgage. I'll be good. Then lo and behold, we have a great recession, and suddenly the prices go down. And now it's valued at the same price he paid. He's still losing $1,500 a month. Now prices are under what he paid, and a couple of the rentals are not paying or are vacant, and he can't turn them over. And prices go down to 50% of what he paid. This gentleman never lost his job. This gentleman's salary never changed. In fact, it probably went up. He still chose on purpose, because he was tired of getting punched in the face to the tune of $1,500 a month. He let them go, destroyed his credit for at least 7 years. This is some of the most horrible advice you can ever have. In an up market where you all want to play maximum leverage and you want to be bad operators and get bailed out by a hot market, you can do stupid things. I've lived this world many times and seen cycles. Trust me, you don't want to get punched in the face. You will eventually, in a flat market, people give up, let alone a down market. So I was apoplectic. Is that the word that you told me?
It is. That's the right word.
That's a 9th grade dropout word right there.
Exactly.
I learned that when I had to go look it up.
Words with friends.
Words with friends. First, I had to have somebody tell me how to spell it, and then I could look it up. Yeah, it's Dion. Thank you for sending it, but I was upset. It was not good.
A really important takeaway is not comparing somebody's year 10 or 20 to your year 1, especially when it's someone like Meet Kevin, who's the bulk of his income now isn't from real estate.
Oh, that's
so
nothing.
I'm in the same boat as Meet Kevin. I started investing after 2008. So if I was basing all of the content that I put out, the systems and formats that I'm trying to teach in my short little videos, and it was just my information, nobody should watch it. I educated myself watching people like you who've invested for twice as long, took those strategies and put them into play to where I've developed a portfolio that is conservative. It has multiple ways of diversifying the properties, the tenant base, to where I'm ready for a pandemic, prolonged government shutdown, or stock market crash. When we have somebody who's like Kevin, who's been investing since after 2008 in a continuously upgoing market where you can do stupid things, and I hear stupid advice like it's okay to have up to 2 properties that cost you money every month, I think it's important for us to make a video pointing out, no,
it's not okay. Not okay. Well, Dion, how can people find you and get the good information?
Right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom. My live streams are Tuesday afternoons, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Awesome. And Matt, how about you?
Lumberjack Landlord on YouTube, Lumberjack Landlord on Instagram, and 3-hour live streams, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays. Dion went almost 3.5 this Tuesday. It was long.
Good questions showed up at the end. It was great.
There you go. And to the audience, I do want to apologize for the F-bomb. That was not planned. It just happened. I apologize. Sorry.
And when you watch my edited videos, there was about 30 of them in there.